Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, which I think is everyone, my name is Carter Liebman. I am referred to with he or they pronouns, and I identify as a non-binary queer person. You know, June 12th this year passed by so fast, I almost missed it. The reverberations from 2016 Orlando had taken a while to make it out to 2022 Seattle, I guess. I was 17, it was my dad's weekend, and I had come home late after a night with friends. When he shook me awake that morning, tears streaking down his face, there was a fear that he experienced I'm still too young to understand. He said, "I didn't know if you made it home or where you are. Something horrible has happened. Do you know anyone at Pulse?" You could hear the sirens blaring from the television, or carrying upwind. I was so groggy, I'm still not exactly sure. I called my best friend, someone I had picked up at the club earlier that year. It had been a fixture of a loud community in a bustling and painfully straight Orlando. Pulse was a finish line for me, and those like me who were stifled by the majority for being out and gay in very closeted public schools. I had hoped I could tag along with Maddie's friend Scott one day. He was a lighting designer there who graduated before I did and found a passion for the craft in high school. She was safe, and he wasn't working that night. But he knew who was. He knew the regulars, and there was something deeply, deeply violating happening at a place they called home. 49 people, mostly Latino, would die in a place they called sanctuary. A corner of a street driven every day by normal people was filled with the horrifying emptiness of their loss. But the streets did not stay empty for long. The community ran to the spot like rainbow platelets swimming to a deep wound. The city knit itself back together as much as it could. The queer community did what communities tend to do best, show up for itself. I can still remember the Orlando Gay Chorus vigil that happened later that year, and Come Out with Pride that November would be the biggest parade in my city yet, and my first Pride. The suffering that we experienced could not be measured or quantified, but it could be shared. Along with our queer community, our Jewish one has proven that to us time and time again. 11 were murdered in the Tree of Life congregation in Pittsburgh in 2018, and the Jewish community responded in mass shiva. The Kaddish was heard in Jewish spaces across the country, across denominations, and this prayer is Judaism's answer to the questions we ask when we're left behind. What do I do now? You take a breath, recite the words, and join your community in one voice. You take one more step down the path to healing our world. Thank you.